you point it down and we will get started creating. Actually, all I have to do is switch cameras. There we go. And now you can see my work surface. And you can see I am still using basic gray. I have not found my black ink yet. I did not get to cleaning up my office over the Labor Day weekend like I had planned. Silly me, I forgot that having my husband and son home from work on a holiday weekend might mean they needed more from me than just hiding out and cleaning in my office. So I will eventually get there, but it hasn't happened yet. I had a lot of prep to get done for the launch of the new catalog yesterday as well. So we're just gonna create and not worry that I don't have black ink, but just use a different color. In fact, I don't even need dark ink for this. I have a piece of Poppy Parade, that an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that was cut in half vertically to make it 4.25 by 11-inch piece of paper, and then folded in half to make it 4.25 by 5.5-inch. I'm going to set that aside for now. I have 2 pieces of basic white that are cut 4 by 5.25, one for the inside of the card and one for the outside. And then I have a little teeny tiny 3/8 inch by 4-inch strip that we will be stamping our sentiment. But the first thing I want to do is get out my Misty stamp positioning tool, because we are going to create our very own our very own background paper for this. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the online exclusives in the 5 different kinds of background paper, designer series paper, that were released yesterday. One of them coordinates with Translucent Florals, and I did order that, but it's of course not here yet, and that's okay. This is going to show you that you can that, because these are foam-based stamps. Okay, so it's going to show you that you can create a coordinating background for your stamps with whatever color of cardstock or stamps you have. You don't have to have the coordinating designer series paper. And I'm going to be using several different of the floral images as we do this. And we are just creating tone on tone. So we're using the Poppy Parade ink with the different images. And I'm just randomly choosing where to lay them. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. stamp up, lay it over my chamois, and then we will use another floral image. Mhm. Leaving a little bit of ink on the misty that I'll need to clean up, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put that on the chamois and choose the smallest flower. And we're just going to put it kind of around, filling in some of the various empty spots. Really depend on how my eyeliner. Let's see if it makes any difference. Isn't that turning on? I don't know. It must have gotten completely unfold. Not slightly unfold. Very unfold. But the sight see me crawling under my desk to plug the light back in. One more right there. Now, a lot of these will be covered up, but that doesn't mean I don't want to make it look nice. Okay, not sure you can see it well, but there is our stamped background paper. Okay, And next, I'm going to go ahead and stamp on our basic white papers. One of them we will be using for the outside of the card, and the other one is for the inside. So I think I will do this one for the outside, and I'm going to use some garden green for the stems and leaves. I'm going to stamp them first and then put the flowers on. I didn't think to bring out my garden green marker, but that is something that you can use if there's a little space between your stem and your flower. Just fill it in with your marker. And then I'm going to want them kind of crossing a bit. Doesn't matter if this is centered at this point because we will be die cutting a rectangle. And this is a brand new garden green ink pen, so it is very, very juicy. Okay, going to put this flower on the top. We're going to stamp it in Poppy Parade. And will go on that stem. So in Poppy Parade. And I realized as I'm watching this and told you to come over here for comments, I don't have my chat up. Okay, I didn't miss it. So you are welcome to hop on over to Zoom and leave comments. If you leave them on Facebook, I will get to them later. I'm gonna, no, I still am using my Poppy Parade. Getting out my leaves. And I will be stamping them right about there. Close up my very juicy garden green. I think I will be using garden green on the inside, but I am going to use Puppy Parade both for the sentiment thread and for the inside of the car. I'm just figuring that bigger flower right there. I think that's all I'm gonna do on the inside of my stamps back. And grab my sentiment. Hopefully I can find my little sentiment strip. My fingers are pretty inky, so I'm hoping that I will be able to stamp this without leaving any extra color. There. No promises. Okay, gonna move it up a little. I'm just kind of eyeballing. You're the best. Close up my Puppy Parade and move this, do a little bit of cleaning off the ink that I left on here. Or close that up. And then we're going to pull out the full size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine today, because what we're cutting is bigger than will fit in the mini machine. Just set our image right there and then line it up so that its kind of flowers are kind of centered. And add some washi tape to keep the frame where we want it before we send it. Hopefully that will keep it where it belongs. There we have it. Now the next thing we're going to do is take our snips to our sentiment strip, and we are going to angle the edges. Then we'll start putting the whole thing together. I'm going to glue the inside of the card in first because they gotta look to make sure we put it on the right side. And my hands are pretty inky today. And then we are going to use dimensionals, which I put somewhere, but where did they go? They seem to have worn off. Maybe they fell on. Yes. Okay. We're going to use dimensionals to put on our front rectangular stitch shape rectangle. And I don't know if you noticed, but there is a fingerprint on there. But the good news is that is exactly where we're going to put our sentiment. So hopefully it'll just cover up. And if that wasn't where we were going to put our sentiment, it is now. That's how you make cards. If you see something that is not the way you intended, it's not a mistake. You don't have to throw everything away. It's just an opportunity for embellishment. You just figure out what you're going to put there in its place. Yep, that will fit right there. And this is where I made those mini dimensionals, because this is a very skinny sentiment strip. and make sure we get it right over the top there. And then we're going to add some pearls. Grab my take this stick tool. I'm going to use it to pick up pearls. So we're going to put it on the front of this card. Bigger one up there, and then a couple of the smaller pearls down towards the bottom. Okay, and there we have our first card using the Translucent Florals stamp set. And we made our own background paper and then put a rectangle die feature on the front with some little pearls and a sentiment label. I hope you enjoyed this, and join me again next Thursday at 2 o'clock, and we'll make another card from the Translucent Florals. And if you want to schedule your own online party for the new catalog, make sure you contact me and let me know, and I will get you on my calendar. Bye, everybody.